What's up, everyone? It's Big Dave here. I hope you've all been well. So this is just a quick video to pass on some advice that literally yesterday I was being given by two sound as a pound guys from the UK who both have roughly about 4 KD each, so by far about 3 times better than my KD already, and they kindly let me jump in on a game with them. So this is Executioner and Mindless. I'll link their Twitches and Twitters in the description below so you guys can go and show them some appreciation as well. Essentially, well, first of all, I was very lucky with this landing because I'm in quads and no one's really landed with me. I think a couple of solos. There's a guy creeping around upstairs or around this kind of back stair area, and obviously the dude that we saw earlier that I decided not to take a pop at. Probably could have used my crossbow at him, but the biggest thing I've noticed about these 4 KD guys at the moment is that they're so rapid, they're so quick. They would have taken that shot and then just moved on, or looted up a heck of a lot quicker and prioritized better. Essentially, I know how to shoot straight and I know how to play. I'm not a bot, but at the same time they're ridiculously better, and I couldn't wrap my mind around what it was that they were doing differently. So they gladly let me join them for a quick game, whilst I had 1 kill. This is at the beginning of the bloody game as well. I believe they both had, one had 10 kills and the other had 15, and I was sat on a measly 1. And I wasn't even being that much of a liability either. I was being supportive, but it was more like I was trying to keep up with them and just survive to not embarrass myself. But anyway, they gave me some sound advice. They were taking on squad quads on their own, and I couldn't even contemplate like doing that. Obviously I practice doing quads on my own a lot, but I always find that I die. Now the biggest bit of advice that they've been giving me, and it was only within 10 minutes that they gave me the advice. Biggest bit of advice was to see the enemy team first before they see you, which will then give you the opportunity to eliminate one of them whilst they're not looking, turning a situation around from a 1v4 to a 1v3. It's essentially working the upper hand and not giving them the right kind of amount of time to react, and they're kind of panicking. The dude's just being downed out of nowhere and they're all scrambling to get themselves together. So this is literally my first game today, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to apply this advice. I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to get my loadie as slow as I can, without putting myself at risk. And I'm going to get my loadie and see if I can just apply this advice. And another thing that I noticed was they knew exactly where people were based on their dot on the UAV. So I'm talking like pinpoint locations. So they'd be like, yeah, that dude's under the stairwell in that building right there. And that's so invaluable because of the map knowledge. They'll know exactly where to go to get the first shot off on them. One of the biggest bit of advice that X gave me was look both ways before crossing the street. So basically you just don't want to get seen, and if you are looking both ways, you just, so situational awareness is kind of just making sure that you're actively looking for people, I suppose, in that small bit of advice. That's what I'll take from it. You're not putting yourself at risk as much, and you're also hunting people down at the same time. So I knew these guys were on a UAV, and I had just observed them like having a little gunfight. They've obviously won. Now I was contemplating working my way around the back, but I thought, I'm going to take these guys head on. I'm not sure if that's probably the right bit of advice that these guys would have given me, but I was more working the scenario of I'm going to be the one that knows they're there and they don't know I'm here. So I'll take it real slow at this point because I just want to get one off. I just want to kill one guy. So I hear this guy's team underneath me, so I have to move forwards just to get that rear protection. I decided not to thirst this guy because I need these 34 rounds, and I needed almost every single bullet for that dude. Could have maybe thirsted that dude just there, but I don't think I would have had the opportunity to cancel my shields off and then, well, absolutely blitz that guy. Looking back on this footage now, I'm pretty sure I should have rushed the other dude as well, but I had no shields. Could have used my stun and, yeah, taken the opportunity, but saying that, he had a bloody rocket launcher anyway, and clearly thought I was so much of a threat that he didn't want to take me on a 1v1 gunfight, which is fair enough. I hope this helps you guys as much as it helped me. I really needed to share this advice with you, so thanks again, Executioner and Mindless. Like I said, go and follow these guys and show them some love. Maybe tell them that Big Dave sent you there or something. I'm going to continue improving my game, and if these guys spare me any more time, then I'll be sure to let you guys know the valuable advice that they pass on to me as well, because I think for them, probably being a 4KD, they don't think about the things that we might struggle with as 1.5 KD. I'll be sure to share the knowledge. If you give this video a thumbs up and a comment letting me know if you did find this useful, and I'll be sure to do more in future if you do. So let me know, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.